Well, sayonara tiny city farm. We are off to Japan. G'day folks, Andy here from McDowell Manor. So this is
where we came back.
Tokyo. It looks like we're kind of deliberately wandering around our hotel. So this is a relatively smaller street. Certain elements remind me of China, but other elements are nothing like. I do like, for a very crowded place, they do try to stack in the greenery. Like this is just a normal back street. It's great. I mean, we're looking at a normal back street, you know, like any big town. Have a look at what they've managed to pop in, will you? It's just in the one little spot. Greenery all the way down the street. Interestingly, behind that van is an Italian bar. A lot of push bikes. This looks like a little park for a kindy. Like when you think you're in a city of 36 million people, it's just surprisingly quiet where we are. Absolutely amazing. I didn't expect to feel this sort of level of peace in one of the largest cities of the world. We've hit a bit more of a main intersection here. You can certainly see the difference. Much bigger and more modern than what you'd expect. Although again, what fascinates me, and much more busy, what fascinates me, I'm giving you a bit of a 360, is their ability to pack green into such a large city. Now there's a lot of cubish shaped vans here, and even a lot of the taxis. That's one obviously not, but a lot of the taxis are quite cubed. There you go. Almost reminds me of an old English cab. Fascinating. Wow, look at it, green space, lots of push bikes. I didn't expect the push bikes. I'll give you another 360 around a fairly major intersection. This is again a lot more of what I would expect Tokyo to be like. Although again, probably not, you can see there is quite a number of fairly large-ish buildings, obviously. I'm not saying they're not here, but it's a lot more open a feel than I would have expected. So you're looking at normal little apartments over there, obviously. Definitely a bit more like I expected. We're downtown, quite crowded. Still not skyscrapers, but look at that restaurant queue over there. That's popular. A little more busy, but definitely I'm really surprised at the amount of greenery they've managed to keep. I told you things were square. Look at all these square cabs. Bloody square cabs. That for rooftop gardening, eh? That's amazing. So this is Takeshita Street, which I'm reliably informed is quite famous. It's certainly crowded. Friggin' hell, there's a sugar overload in every one. Don't the kids just love it? God, look at, you should see the size of this thing. So this is meant to be a 3D billboard. So obviously you don't get the flicker in real life. It's actually pretty good. I have to say the hubbub of the street food and the tiny restaurants is really super good. We were up high in that top floor there. The best little Japanese restaurant you've seen for a long time. Bloody lovely. So we are at a tea house right in the middle of the city. But you can see how incredibly... Now this is also the National Museum. And you can see how incredibly peaceful it really is here. The only noise I can hear is the call of the murder of crows. Incredible. So we appear to have wandered into a local market. And I have to say, there's obviously some sort of bonsai competition or something going on here. And holy guacamole, it's pretty darn impressive. I just have to show you, it goes all the way down. Look at that. This is in fact okonomiyaki. And it's certainly a very different version to what my poor Englishified, Australianified version is. I think theirs is a lot better than mine. Everything at the markets. Jewellery, woodwork, old coins, second-hand stuff. I was looking just before, I found a Stein from Munich. There he is over there in the middle of the screen. Weird looking dolls. All sorts of other weird looking things. It really is quite fascinating, the absolute variety from clothes to pottery. Everything's here. Wow, look at that. Rosie will get excited by the pottery. Oh, you must have hit this pottery and clothing section, I'd say. I feel like Paul in Life of Thailand, where he's touring the Thai markets. Only I'm in Japan. So this is opposite the Tokyo National Museum. There's an amazing lady doing her artwork. Wow. I'm seeing a degree of precision here that I certainly do not have. And lots of small plants. We go on to succulents, where these fine folks are, and all sorts of things. Huh. Just give you a swing around and show you. It's not too crowded, which is really good. Yeah, this is definitely leather goods. And more pottery. You can see it's pretty amazing. She's got, oh no, that's hers. She should come, she's buying something, but I'm not sure what. So the top section is indeed all food, right the way around. What I'll do is I've seen a lot of this sort of fashion where it's almost like I'd call it almost baby doll. And it doesn't seem to matter. What I really like over here is individuality is really kind of special to them. And you know, the baby dolls will walk along beside the goths and all sorts of stuff. It's amazing. I think we're looking at making real tea here. That would be, oh yeah, there's the hopper in the top there. Amazing. Another store with a lot of different artwork. We got over there, I can't quite tell what half of that is, but we'll go and have a look. Shop mark. Andy, what would it be in Japan? Chopsticks. Wooden implements seem to be very common here as well in this particular market. A Japanese take on what we would call thongs. Scuffs maybe in America? I can't remember what you guys call them. Pretty groovy though. Different towels, cloths, that sort of thing. More chopsticks over there. More china and bowls here. Rosie's investigating more bowls over there. Through there, we have various baskets. 50% off. I can only say the elaborate. Well, there you go. Look, there's some prices. We're looking at $18, $65, right through to $75. That's an expensive pair of thongs, folks. The chopsticks aren't much better. I saw a $95 pair of chopsticks before, which nearly gave me a heart attack. So we have a look at fans. I wonder what the going rate on a fan is. Let's have a look. $13.20. And they're cheap. They look like cheap mass-produced crap, quite frankly. But perhaps I was being unfair to the last people. Well, they look identical. It's $4.40 at this stall. They really do look bloody identical. So I'm told this area is something about Golden Guy. It's a whole lot of really narrow alleys. Obviously we're in a much wider street at the moment. Full of little tiny weeny bars. Like they're amazing little things. You know, they've got room for about 10 people. Like this one, have a look at this. There's no room, but there is a good booze supply. Some have cover charges. I've seen 1,000 yen, which is about 10 Aussie dollars. If I was being sarcastic, I'd say that's 2 US cents. But of course I wouldn't be that sarcastic. Looks like there's one downstairs there. Like, it's just amazing. We'll wander up over here. The obligatory crap. And that's a very typical alleyway example.